G'day mate, welcome back to Dyson Sphere with me, Jetty, and of course, the wonderful Icarus Prime. Now, in our past episodes, previous episodes, we've done a whole lot of pre-production. We're making rockets, we're making sails, we're now also, as of last episode, making a whole lot of base products that we need to make all the buildings to keep the manufacturing running, because that's very, very important. But we also need to make some spheres. Like, it is called Dyson Sphere, so we need to make some spheres. So we're back on an old system we haven't been to for a long time, that being the Dead One system. And we're back on the lovely YouTube members planet, Jens Mueller, which we've come out to, we've outposted previously, and it's gathering up all sorts of fire ice and iron and copper and all those wonderful things that we need to keep the factories running. But we need to launch some rockets. And I figured we might as well go with this planet. It's good as any other planet. We do need to remove some infrastructure to have that happen. So we're just going to remove everything between, say, there and there. We're going to remove that titanium vein as well, which is definitely going to lead to a mess. We'll just drop that on the ground and pretend none of that ever existed. I also may have an achievement that I've forgotten, which is to mine fire ice by hand. So, whilst Icarus is doing that, we're gonna... Can I decon and reach across the world? No, I can't reach. Can I reach further and drag back? No. Okay. 9, 10... It's 12, isn't it? 12, isn't it? And in theory, I'm meant to also burn this. Magpie. 6 out of 7. We've got one more resource down, but we also have burn, baby, burn. Have Icarus burn at least 16 different fuel types. I don't know if we've actually burned fire ice, so we're going to put fire ice in there. Eventually, we'll burn it. Hopefully, it'll take us a little while to, chew up our current antimatter fuel rods. But with those out of the way, we should be able to polar blueprints, polar silos. Be able to drop down a lovely silo build. God, that's so hard to line up with all the other towers in the way. Let's put our mouse at the far side. I can sort of see what I'm doing. And... that tile, not that tile. Okay, it turns out I left the wind turbine. Yeah. Well, I guess it's built now. Okay, so we're going to put this down. This will start... not importing because it's not set up to import. Great. We do need to build a sphere. So again, as always, we're going to add a new layer. We're going to set that to 0, set that to 0, set that to 0. We're going to drag that up, see if we find a planet. Too close to planet orbit. We do find a planet. Okay. Too close to other layers. Oh, I've already prepped a layer. Never mind. We're going to find a blueprint. Which we can paste straight in. This is thanks to BTG. I hope it was BTG. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was BTG. BTG across my Discord left the fishy fish blueprint. Yeah, we haven't had anything like fishy fish. Fish shell. Sorry, that's the title he gave it. So we're going to start launching fish shell, which requires, oh my god, 280,000 rockets and 2.2 million sails. So it's going to take us a minute or two to build this one, I bet. Meanwhile, we're going to set you up, remote demand. We're going to start setting these to 20,000. Good news is we have plenty of rockets in stock. So as soon as this is built, in theory, we can get the production happening. At the same time, we're going to have to launch some sails. I've already preemptively set up our polar blueprints, our 2 sail targets. So all I need to do is get the railguns slapped down, which will be line things up carefully, slowly, right about. Whoop, collide with object. I didn't bury the titanium. Rookie mistake. Even more rookie mistake. It's facing the wrong way. Okay. We'll come back in here. We'll go polar blueprints. We'll grab the railguns. We'll line this up a second time. Oh, that rotates around the world so fast. Come on. I think that's right. It feels right. Okay, so we're going to start launching these guys. Of course, as I walk around the planet, I would need to rehook up any power connections that I broke. I don't know if I broke that one or not, but we'll rehook it up anyway. We now know from experience that if we whack some of them on, we can launch at twice the speed. Level 2. Hope to sleep. Steep. Okay, let's bring it out of tile. Then take it up. And we'll just move you forward a couple of tiles. Line that up in there. We'll have juice come into slot number 2. Like that. Remote demand. Local storage. Pop that there. Now, these don't have ships in them, which should be fine. We should be able to launch the juice from the other end. We need, obviously, a power pole in there because that power network's not too happy. And then we just need to wander around the planet, get all these cannons up and launching. The rockets are already launching. So we should be good to go. Yes. We should be good to go. All of them are ready. Juice obviously hasn't arrived. No. 10,000? We just max this. Yeah, let's max this out. 18, 20. Oh yeah, that's not an issue. We have plenty of sales to go. Okay. Alright, doesn't matter if the juice is a little bit delayed, because obviously we have nothing for these sales to start getting absorbed into just yet. How many do you need? You need 430. So we can probably start getting sales absorbed fairly soon. Fairly soon, because some of these nodes are not going to need too many rockets. You need how many? 510. You need, oh wow. You're built. You're done. 110 rockets in and dusted. Okay, so it does mean that yes, we can start getting sales absorbed straight. Oh wow, we can right click. Oh wow, I didn't know that was a feature. Well, that's a whole new feature to me. Oh wow, there you go. Accidentally right clicking, although it probably works on the left click as well, I bet. It does. Okay, well there you go. Alright, so that's going to get that sphere up and launched. We're good to go there. One thing we do need to do is, obviously we need to absorb the critical photons. So we need to head to the dead one number 1, which is another lava planet. We were on a Scarlet Ice Lake. We have a Gobi and Ice Field. Let's go to the dead one number 1 and put down our lovely circular ray receivers. Because, of course, if we're going to make critical photons, we might as well absorb them. We might as well do something important with them. And, of course, as we go across the new dead one, we, of course, need to find a lovely YouTube member to name these planets after. I may have already been here. I may have already outposted this in advance and, like, done all the boring stuff, and I might have even put in the ray receivers ready to go. We're literally here to say thank you to Charlie Haynes for supporting the channel, becoming a YouTube member, keeping these videos ad-free. His lovely planet is full of some iron, full of some copper, full of silicon, titanium, stone, and coal, and being a lava planet has a decent amount of resources. Like, lava planets is really where you want to go if you want a lot of resources. But yeah, unfortunately, this is already set up, ready to go. So it's a fairly short stop. But now we've done here, and we're going to have Ooh. You do have warpers, but you don't have ships. Ah, I don't have ships on me. That's an even worse story. Can we bring in some ships, please? Alright, we're going to have to wait around for some ships, which have to come, unfortunately, from the other side of the galaxy. In saying that, if we come out of that view and we actually fly over there, I don't really need warpers and ships at this end, but I guess it doesn't hurt. We have been upping our tech. No, wrong button. Upping our tech. We now have mining productivity, meaning our ore consumption is under 50%. Our logistics vessels are up to 0.25 light year warp speed. Obviously, considering we spend a little bit of time every now and then waiting for them, I think we need to get them faster. Again, a lot faster. But I need research to go fast to do that. So, our next stop after this stuff arrives is heading across. That's half built already. All the way across to where we've put our sites. Oh wow, Paymo? Paymo doesn't have a... You don't have a sphere either. You're a type B with a 1.7 luminosity. Oh wow, we're going to be building spheres real quick. Tristan system. Tristan system, which is almost done on the Rid planet. That's where we actually have our main science facility currently. So we need to pop over there next. That's arrived. That's arrived. We're going to throw those in there. I don't need little shippies. And then we are going to take off. I'm going to head over the Tristan system as soon as I get out of the orbit. Break the atmosphere and go! So I'm going to head over the Rid system. I'm going to see what the story is with science. Because I think the expansion that we've been doing over the last couple of episodes, I actually think our issue is no longer critical photons. Our issue may be we just need more science. That could be the new bottleneck in the system, which means obviously we need to find a new planet. We need to dump down some new blueprints, because we now have blueprints we can repeatedly put down that do 4 science per second without an issue from raw materials. So as long as we have materials on the planet, bop, 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 done. And of course, now that we've done a lot of outposting all over the galaxy, we don't really have that much issue finding new resources or getting new resources launched across the planet. Across the galaxy? Across the galaxy is probably more accurate at this point. So we have access to plenty of raw resources. So this is why we can, you know, dump down some pretty decent blueprints really quickly. Rid is where we have science. Science is over there. It looks like it's running fine. Yeah, white science is definitely running. It's running straight in and straight out. Okay. You're running. And we have a little bit of overproduction. A lot of overproduction. Actually, no, red and green was a bad example. Let's go... Oh, yellow is fine. Okay. Purple? Purple. Okay, we're low on purple. Why are we low on purple? It could be something as simple as Jetty missed something in the blueprint. So you guys were upgrading the blueprint. You guys are all running. You don't have particle broadband. Particle broadband is missing nanotubes. Nanotubes are missing... Oh... What? It's missing a sorter around the right way. You're kidding me. Wow. 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 I think that's in the blueprint, and I haven't seen a single comment to tell me it's a boo-boo. So, I'm guessing everybody has gone through and fixed this mistake themselves and hasn't bothered saying anything. Or you've made a comment I've missed entirely. Okay, so with that fixed, we're going to ignore purple science. We're going to go on to the other purple science, which is running fine. Or everybody's just using this blueprint. That's entirely possible. Green science is going great. And the other green science is also going great. Okay, so the answer is, obviously, especially now we have stacking enabled, we need to go to our little science build that could, and all these belts now don't have a max of 30 items per second. They have a max of a lot more. The only thing we're limited on is our critical photons. Even though they come out 4 stacked high, this particular part of these particle colliders, they're designed to only output 30 per second, which I don't really want to add stacking to. And they are all running perfectly. Okay, so I think what I want to do... do I want to rearrange that so it's tidier, smaller, more compact? That's another question. Okay, how many labs are here? Oh, if I double the height of labs, we can half the length. I like that idea. 96 labs. So, reset blueprint. If we go to there, 42... I actually want 40, 40, 48. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to copy from here to here, because that's the bit that we need. We're going to slide it around the map a little bit. We're going to drop that right there. Turns out I'm 102 labs short. Oh, look, I have 100. I need a bit more than 100, so we're going to ask for a bit more than 100. Also, might notice with the sphere in the background, I actually have decent frame issues. This is something with Dyson Sphere. The spheres themselves are really bad to render. Really? Really? Oh, there we go, 100. But one thing you can do is you can open this up and you can hide in-game, and then it magically disappears and you get all your frame rate back. The catch is, it looks so pretty. So, for the moment, we're just going to suffer bad frame rates. We are going to get this built, which will start mass importing critical photons and other things from all over the galaxy. Are you hooked up to the power grid? Probably not. We may want to fix that. Yeah, let's just drag wind turbines from there to there. Holy crap. That's some science import. Critical... wow. That's not a screenshot. I don't know what is. Okay. We need to grab more of those, please. I need to grab all of those, which will get that half built. Okay, we need to... I want to trim. I want to trim there, there. Whoop. Not there. Let's bring you out one tile. Trim that back. Trim that back. Trim... what I cut? I want to cut here, basically. There's no undo command. Damn! Actually, you'd output... no, I don't mind if you output to there. Oh, I saw a flash the power grid. That's not a good sign. Put your friends on top. Let's reconnect that to there, that to there, that to there, and we'll reconnect that to there. We'll cut this here, 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 and cut those. We're going to throw... please have all the cubes. I do not want them in my inventory. I cannot process them in my inventory anymore. You can have all those cubes back. And we need to make sure this stack has 96 labs in it or something. So, where are... how many labs do I have on me? 3. It's not quite as many as I need. Up, up, up. There, done. Okay, so that's running. This is running. We just need to, yeah, increase the labs by a lot. Land Icarus. So we have how many? We have 39. I have no idea how to double that in a... go back to 36. That would have been better. Easier maths, but you know. Oh, you have 200 in storage. Wow. That'll probably do the trick. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think you're short. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And oh. Okay, some of you might not have made it to 3. Some of you guys might be overachievers. Okay, remove this crap from my inventory a second time. And I now have how many labs? 78, not enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Really? I'm going with 13 stacks? That seems like an even worse idea. Oh, and we've got low power. Yeah, we should see about that. Honestly, don't even know what power grid we're using here anymore. Oh, it's the fuel rods, which have been proliferated already. Oh. Oh, double fuel rods. Oh. Okay. Alright, so first question first. You now have 104. I like 104. 104 seems like a oh, actually, no, we can keep stat. Oh, no, our antimatter is going to be our issue because we only have 30 of that per second. But it's still working. Maybe we can go higher. But probably not till I fix that problem. Okay, so here on the pole we have 8,000 rockets. That'd be good to get rid of. Can I set you to 1%? So hopefully you ship out first. And that's really all I can do to get rid of those rockets. As for this, we really need to change over this polar hub for one with the artificial stars, which it turns out I don't have any in my inventory, which is bad. Or we could change out this one, which is probably absolutely full of resources. It would be better if you had chips, probably. Yeah, that might help things along. That ship's in one tower. Okay. Alright, so now with ships flying all over the place and making things worse, we need to get rid of 2,000 antimatter. So, we're going to set you up for local demand. We are going to set you up for remote supply. We are... Oh, you'll do. We're going to put deuterium fuel rods in here. And I'm going to literally pick up all of them and slap them in there. I'll have to drop the excess back there. And an extra 1,000. Where's the sails? Sails. We're going to put deuterium fuel rods in here as well. You don't have local shippies doing anything. So we're going to pick up that as well and drop that in there. We're going to set that with little shippies to 1%. We're going to set... You didn't just import things, did you? Oh crap, are you the source of blue goop as well? No, you have local... let's set you for remote and local supply. And what we'll do is we'll take the goop out of that one and put it in that one. Yeah. Okay. And then, hang on, that one does warpers, right? Warpers are local because we've got green sites on this planet. We make warpers here. Okay. So with that done, I just need to clear that out of the tower. Okay. And you're set to 1% and you're set to 1%, hoping that we'll ship out the deuterium fuel rod whenever the other tower wants some. With that done, we can in theory remove this, which is going to probably lead to a small power issue. Just a tiny one. Yes. Okay. Before we do anything else, blueprints, polar blueprint. We want the antimatter version with shipping. What? Oh crap! That tower's too close. Without the towers, because I don't have a choice. Oh, and I didn't have the stars. That's right. Can I get a quick instant import of stars, please? Because we sort of build all the power on the planet. Yeah. You lot can go in there. You lot can go in there. There's still more to go in there. I feel like I need a booster power that I can just put down. That's like not on one of the poles and just in a straight line. For when we decide to accidentally overexpand a planet by a vast amount. How much more crap's on the ground? Oh, 1 litter. Done. Okay. All of that can go in there as well. Okay, so with that done, we just need to chop you, and you back by a tile so we can put a tower right there, which is definitely going to make power issues better. We're going to bring in fuel. Just a touch. We're definitely going to put sprayers. Please go away. There. That tile. I think it's that tile, actually. Yeah, I think you're in the wrong spot. Production. Sprayer. That tile, and that tile. We need you to come up well, up one tile. There, to there, to there, to there, to there, to there, and then I need to bring out number 2 and tag it in there, and that's going to be juice, cancel, juice, which is local demand. I don't need nearly that much. Remote storage with, of course, warpers. That's not warpers. 100, and we set that to 100%. Throw in shippies, throw in all the juice that I don't want to see, and throw in big shippies. Big shippies. Okay, with that done, hopefully whatever tower it is around me, that one, has 100 stars. And all we need to do is obviously set you to number 2 and you to number 1. One of the first times we're actually powering these guys up fully juiced to start with. Okay, does that solve all our power problems? Yes, and then some. We're gonna, just for symmetry, make sure you and you are solar, you and you are solar, and you are solar. We'll just quickly do this copy and paste that I like to do, just to fill in the blank area, because it looks odd with the 4 towers missing and a big blank spot. Like, you know, somebody ripped something up. Yep. Okay, so that should fix power well and truly. Yeah, 50%. We're good to go now. And our little science build that could... Are you out of antimatter? You're not. Yeah, you do have skips and jumps in the spraying, but that's okay. If I only had room to put the antimatter back in the tower, then it could stack. We could take the, not put the science in the tower. No, I think I want the science to buffer if anything goes wrong. Okay, alright, so we're obviously going to add a few extra labs. Yeah, I definitely want a lab out in the wilderness by itself. Okay, that brings us up to the grand total of how many labs now? 117 for a nice round even figure. How the hell did I manage that? I actually have no idea. Okay, 117. If we add another 13, that'd be 130. Let's go with 130 labs. 130 labs seems like overkill, honestly. Like extreme overkill. But it should be fine. And how many labs do I have in my inventory? I don't know. Can you just have things and things and things? Alright, and science is flying along. We don't seem to have a bottleneck with the output, believe it or not. No. Okay, alright, well, with that done, obviously the next logical conclusion is take the whole blueprint and... oh, hang on. We should probably check. Green science, 6,000, 7,000, not a lot, even less. Yellow, 3,000, red, where's the other yellow? Here, no, here, 35. Okay, so it looks like we've reached peak science. Oh wow, we have foundation this time, I didn't know that. Okay. So it looks like production stats, production, milestone. Are we missing a milestone? Oh, what's that? Unipolar magnets. Oh, we haven't got unipolar magnets. Oh, we should probably do that. We want... Oh, God. That's a significant increase. Okay. We want... Number one, we are doing... Last 1 minute. No, so we've doubled our consumption. We're now consuming it way too fast, which is great, because we'll burn through a bottle any backups we had, or yeah, backups we had. I don't think I can duplicate green science. Oh, actually, no, I don't think I can get 2 more green science builds in. Alright, another research done, but it does mean this is going to burn through any backlog, which also means if I accidentally forget to do a research, which has happened multiple times, we've done 1 or 2 episodes without research running, I can now back up, and now we have a way to burn that off. But it also means, and this is going to be the other important one, it means that, yeah, we can now confirm that it looks like critical photons are not our issue, and we probably need to do something about more research. In fact, the best way to find out is we're going to pop across to the GM system, which is making critical photons, also making all the antimatter. We're flying all over the galaxy to burn off. We should probably look at those production stats. Let's get up to full speed. Let's take a side tour through the sphere. Out of my way. There we go. Land on GM in the sphere. And just do a quick check to see how antimatter's doing. That's the batteries. Yeah, the batteries look to be fine. Are you charging or discharging? Not sure. Where is the build? Where is the build? There's so much crap on this planet. Okay, first off, ray receivers. Ray receivers into a tower. We have a significant amount of critical photons, which implies that you're doing great. And somewhere around the equator must be up ahead. Oh yeah, you're doing great. So our limit for antimatter fuel rods is literally the build. The build is making them as fast as it's making them. We have also 20,000 of those backed up. So that has worked perfectly. You are not... Are you running antimatter? Why is there hydrogen on this belt? What anime is that belt? Somebody marked the belts around the wrong way. Don't know who would do that. Can't think who would have marked the belts around the wrong way. So we'll come back and check builds. Okay, so anime is going great. You guys are going flat out. You cannot get materials out fast enough. Which seems like that's the issue. The hydrogen belt's backed up. Is that possible? The hydrogen belt should be able to back up. It's a 1-for-1. Technically, the hydrogen belt's backed up. Okay, no, so this is going flat out. This is doing a perfect job. If we run out of antimatter fuel rods, it's purely because I need to duplicate this build. But that also means that it means next episode we need to pick a new planet somewhere in the galaxy and start building not only new spheres, because we might as well build the spheres whilst we set up these new planets, but also we need to set up new science. Yeah. And we can either go with raw materials or normal materials. Raw materials we're definitely going to be shorter on. Normal materials we should be fine. Actually, one thing I do want to do, hopefully it's nice and close still. Arcane Stone Forest. It is. I'm going to make one more quick jump back to the RID system. Because the RID system, I did notice that tower that was full of... Line it up and go. That got real bright, real fast. Whoop, there. I did notice there was that tower, wherever the hell it was, over here, that was full of foundation. And towers full of foundation are really, really handy on a Hurricane Stone Forest, because if you haven't seen already, Hurricane Stone Forests have all these extra tiles sitting on top. So what I'd really like to do, and I think I can do this very quickly with blueprints now, only because I happen to have a mod installed that lets me Did I just throw foundation? I did. Okay. I happen to have a mod that's installed that lets me blueprint foundations. Oh, blueprint foundations. Yes. Okay. I'm going to add all of that to our blueprint. And then we're going to paste. And we'll get 10,000, 14,000, 70. Yep. That's a lot of foundation. A lot of soil pile. And I'm out. Yeah, that's quite quick to get you more foundation. I think I'm just going to foundation this whole planet very, very quickly. In fact, light green? That one. That's maybe a bit too much. Yellow, because that's less obtrusive. No, orange. It's getting worse. Light blue. It's better. Grey. Let's go with grey. Yeah. I think... Yeah, grey looks very grey. Changed my mind already. Blue. Let's do blue and then come out of that mode. Yeah, the blue's not as bad as I thought. Lime green. I don't know. I'm going to pick a color, and I think I'm just going to very, very quickly just cover this world in foundation. But I think to do that, we're going to want some extra foundation. So we're just going to put down, you know, a few towers. Another one here. Another one here. Another one here. Just look for the straight line of towers, and we just want to go, I would like foundation, please. Remote demand. And you know what? It's actually going to be quicker if I remove you guys. And just go whoop, copy, paste, 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 paste. And because we have some significant foundation builds that have had time to load up the multi-towers, that's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100,000. So I need those to reload 3 times, and then I should be able to foundation the whole planet. So I think that's what we're going to do. Oh, plus the other one that I haven't picked up. This one back here, which also has 20,000 foundation in it. Yeah, I'm going to be a minute. Alright, I'm going to leave this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. We're going to come back to a green planet and probably me having significant more soil pile, which is good because I really... Oh my god, all the ships are arriving already. Yeah, no chill. No chill. I definitely want to foundation a water world. But yeah, gonna call it here. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, I'll see you guys in the very next video. Alright, bye.